G'day guys, Scotty Lyons here from The Hook and the Cook, and welcome back to our channel. Today's segment is proudly brought to you by Bumpa Bar Lures. Stephen Walsh is going to come out and join us today from Bumpa Bar, and hopefully we're going to find a good mix of fishing and some good pelagic fish. Morning Stephen.
Hey Scotty, how you going?
Yeah, good mate, cracking looking day, eh?
Mate, great, I can't wait for it.
Yeah, get in.
Thank you.
Now Steve and I have found a school of Tailor in against the runway. We're in about 8 metres of water and the fish are down nice and deep. So it's about casting the Bumpa Bar lures out, let them sink right to the bottom and then crank them back nice and quick, and we're getting results doing that. He ate that before he hit the bottom. I wasn't even minded. Just letting that lure sink right to the bottom, and a real good fish has taken this one. Nice fish, mate, eh?
Well done, well done.
I tell you what, you've got to be happy with that one. That is a real good Tailor for Botany Bay. Well Stephen, we've had a fantastic morning out of Botany Bay. We've caught some lovely fish. We started on some small Tailor over by the beach there at Brightly Sands, and then we worked our way around to the third runway and we found some better fish working along the edge of the runway. I got a nice Tailor that we're going to keep for Paul, and hopefully he'll cook up something wonderful for us. You dropped a good sized salmon. What fun, wasn't it?
It was great fun. You came out of the water, did some acrobats, it was great.
Yeah, so unlucky not to land him.
Yeah, for sure.
Just run me through your lures and where they originate from.
Okay, well the name Bumpa Bar comes from, the first one I believe was about 1983, and it was cut out of a Ford GT Bumpa Bar, so that's how its name has come about and it's stuck. Okay. So we've now got 7 sizes and 10 weights. Right. They come in 6 colours. We've got some high quality reflective tape there, and on our 3 largest ones we've actually got a thing called a double up. So we've got 2 metal lures together. Yep. We've also got a glow in the dark tape on the inside. Okay. So when you need that same profile but to get down a bit deeper, right. You've got that extra weight.
So a bit more weight and a bit of rattle and
yeah, for sure. And they seem to work quite well. Yeah. So we target all species from the top of the water column down to the bottom, and as you know, you've caught some flathead as well around here in Botany Bay.
Yeah, no, we've caught some good fish on them over the years. In Botany Bay we've caught, you know, your basic pelagics, Tailor, salmon, kingfish and bonito. Yeah. We've caught flathead on them, trevally. Offshore snapper. We've caught dolphin fish, snapper.
Yeah, a couple of snapper I've seen.
Dolphin fish and tuna offshore as well.
Yeah, right.
You know, I remember last year back in March 2015 I headed over to New Zealand. Caught my biggest king I've ever caught, 18 kilo on a Bumpa Bar lure, so I was pretty happy about that. Just shows they are versatile.
They are, yeah.
And they're a great little lure. Now, where do people get Bumpa Bar lures from? Are they available online? Are they available in tackle shops?
They are at tackle stores, and you can go online if you like. You can go to www.bumpabarlures.com.au. We've got an online presence. We've also got a Facebook profile, so we'd like people to go out and catch some fish and send some photos in, and it's all good, mate. It's great.
Excellent. No, they're a great little lure and definitely worth having a range in your tackle box. Now check out these photos that I've put together and a little bit of video footage over the last couple of years of some of the different species we've caught on Bumpa Bar lures. Thanks Stephen for a great day. Well, there you go guys. How was that for a kingy on a Bumpa Bar lure? Well guys, Steve and I had a fantastic day out in Botany Bay catching some wonderful Tailor. I'm joined Paul now, he's over the back there preparing our Tailor. and he's going to show us a fantastic way to cook a tailor on the open coals.
Okay guys, so I've been provided with this absolutely beautiful tailor. Now I'm going to do something really rustic with this. We're going to be actually spit roasting it over this little spit that I've created at my property here. Anyway, we'll see how we go with it. What I've got is some beautiful rosemary from my garden. Goes really well. Just give it a bit of a rub. It bruises it. Goes really well with fish. You'll be absolutely amazed. And we've also, just straight off the kaffir lime tree, I've just grabbed some leaves, and I'm just going to throw them straight in here, and it's just to give it a little bit of flavour. And also we're going to put a little bit of lime in here as well. Now I'm going to have to tie this in, especially if we're going to spit roast this. So push these in, and next minute I'm going to get some string. I'm going to tie all this up together so we get some nice flavour. So what I need to do is probably around about a metre of string, okay, or butcher's twine. It's exactly the same way as I would tie a piece of roast. Okay, so I'm just going to spin it around as I find it a little bit easier doing it this way. So I'm going to start at the tail, and we're just going to pop a little granny knot in there, and then a second knot just to be safe. And then all I do is basically, with my hand, I hold it like this and form a loop. 1, 2, 3, finger down. And what we do then is we just create a little slip knot. Keeps everything nice and tight. So I'm going to do this fairly quickly. Now if you want me to do a demo of doing this at some stage, I'm more than happy, just leave some comments on there. There we go, on the actual YouTube site, and I'm more than happy to demo it. But I just don't want you guys to get too bored while I'm doing this. So again, we keep going, twisting round. This is where I really need to tighten it up a little bit on the fish. So all them beautiful lime citrus flavours come through, and they don't escape and don't burn. Now you could put some bay leaves, anything you really wanted to in here. I'll probably trim that fin off in a second. I'm starting to run out of a little bit of string here, but that's cool. This is probably enough. Actually, I might just tie her off there. So what we do now is just thread underneath here, and basically a loop come through, and then just tie that knot off. And then just a safety knot. And then she's ready to go on the spit. I'm just going to pop this back in the belly cavity, make sure everything's tucked in. Beautiful. Now what we're going to do next is put it on the skewer. Okay, so now I'm going to put my skewer. As you can see, it's a really nice big long skewer that I've made myself. I do this with my fish up here when I want to do it a little bit different and get outdoors. Now, just through its mouth, and then just slowly wriggle the stick all the way through the body till the end. And then it should just pop out the end like so. There we go, beautiful. Now I've lost a little bit of lime out of there, so what I'll do, I'm going to tie that up just a touch. So I'm just going to make a quick slip knot to go over the top of that. So pretty easy. What we're going to do, just a small length of twine, tie a little loop around your finger a couple of times, and where your finger comes out, just pop that like so, and slide it over the top. I'm just going to hold that in. That should be good. And again, just another quick knot to make sure that doesn't come undone. I think it's looking pretty good anyway. Alright, now then, we do need to season it now. So what I'm going to do is just put some olive oil on here. Now it's best to season it once you've got it on the stick, otherwise you end up with a greasy mess. I'm going to season it with, so I get a little bit of crispy skin, I'm going to put some sea salt on here. Also, what I've got is some of my favourite lime pepper here from Creole Crush that we use. Scotty loves this, I absolutely love it, it just goes so well with your fish. So, it really is good. And a tiny bit of sea salt as well sprinkled on. So I'm just going to marinate this in. I can't do this at home, my wife would be going crazy at me. But when I'm outdoors, I can do what I want. It's freedom. Absolutely love it. Guys, just over to the fire now. So Scotty's got a fire going for me here, and it's a little contraption that I've built. Just got some river rocks around here, which are really good. They don't explode, which is fantastic. Last thing you want to do is have rocks exploding. Now the fires are just a little bit too hot at the moment. If I put the fish on there now, one, it'll burn the skin and the fish won't cook all the way through, and two, it'll probably burn my steak as well, which I always put a little bit of, soak it in water before I use it. We've also got a couple of these here, which I've just made out of some timber hanging around. I've also got these nails here as well. The reason why I put the nails in is so that when I'm actually cooking the fish like so, it doesn't flip around all the time, so I get some even cooking. So when it goes on, I can sort of control it how I want to do it. We'll take it off there before she burns. So I'm going to wait for that to die down. Starting to look good, guys, really good. Just going to throw a little bit of lime juice on at this stage. Okay, really is looking nice. Just turn her over a little bit. Still a little bit more time to go. I wanted this colour all the way through, and even on the back. So we are going to turn it over again. Well, she's looking pretty good, Scotty, I reckon. Just have a quick squeeze. And it's not taking too long. So let's get it on the plate, eh? Looking beautiful. There you go, Scotty. A nice spit roasted Tailor.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, Paul. I'll just grab a bit out of there and try it myself. So guys, really good fish. Check out some of the other great fish we've caught on Bumpa Bar Lures. I ain't got much line back. Gotta get the line back. Can you follow this fish? I'm gonna lose this fish unless you get that motor started and follow it.